Hello and welcome to this video. Today I would like to introduce you to the responsive spacings extension in version 0.0.1. This is, let's say a grid system, independent of Bootstrap, etc. So it can be added anywhere, regardless of which framework the team is based on. And it ensures that you can add responsive spacings. So I'll show you what it's used for. Concrete CMS already has the capability integrated to set spacings, which is really cool. I can just go here and create padding or margin spacing. I can, for example, say, okay, it should have, 100 pixels of spacing below or 200, but that's where it stops. The problem with the whole thing is, if I define the spacing here and then go to the mobile area, the spacing always stays the same. It doesn't scale, and that might look cool on the desktop, but on the mobile device, there's then too much spacing. And that's why this extension was created, namely responsive spacings. Instead of defining the values here, you can do it all through classes. There's a documentation page, usage, and everything is precisely defined there. How you can use what, for example, full margin or specific sides, margin top, margin bottom. And then you specify the font step size in rem. For example, let's set margin bottom to 10 rem now. Then it's 10 times a rem unit downwards, margin bottom, right? But the cool thing is the whole thing scales with mobile. That means on desktop it looks like this, but if I make the screen smaller, where does it go? There. Then the spacing scales as well, so that it always looks nice and harmonious, right? It's not always 10 rem on all viewports, but it automatically adjusts, and this can be done in all directions, right? Margin left, margin right, margin bottom, or complete margin for the X or Y axis. Also for negative margins, right, with an N after the N, with an N after the M, right, the same for mint padding. Here too you have the possibility, right? And admittedly, it's a bit annoying to add all the classes, but this is definitely the clean, stylish way to set professional spacing that will be nicely displayed on all viewports, right? As much as I love this feature in Concrete, that you can do this here, unfortunately, it's no longer up to date in the age of responsive designs. Theoretically, you should be able to go and set a different size for each viewport, and that, in turn, even if the feature were included, is a lot of maintenance effort. And exactly, yes, that's why. That's why this here, you can add these cool classes, and once you've done that, you have nice spacing on all viewports. Exactly, responsive spacings. Available in the Concrete CMS marketplace, and you can find the link, as always, in the video description.